Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do a different kind of style of video. I know it's not going to do well. I know it doesn't exactly align with my usual content, you know. Usually it's either me like fucking screaming or shooting verbal diarrhea out of my ass, but today it's kind of something different. And I just wanted to talk about being lost in life. So, what do I mean by this? I mean, it's when you don't find yourself enjoying what you used to, but then you don't exactly know what else to like pursue anymore.
Now that's amazing.
And what I mean by this is I'm sure you've noticed that I have a terrible upload schedule, right? Even when things seem to be doing well for me, like YouTube wise, I just stop uploading for months at a time, weeks at a time. It really just depends. Here, let me turn this down. I feel like it might be too loud. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to see after. But it's just from the time I was probably like 6 years old, 7, 8. I kind of knew I wanted to be a YouTuber. It's like it's almost like it was a certainty. I was I don't know if that's a word, but it was like I was certain. Like I was like 100% YouTube's what I want to do. It's my passion. I love watching YouTubers. I like connecting with them, everything. Like I just love it, right? And this has remained true. I do love YouTube and I do like making videos and I do enjoy interacting with my viewers so much. I mean, like a few days ago I was streaming and Jolts Dude, a guy I've been watching since I was basically pulled out the womb. You know what I mean? Like I've been watching him forever. And he was in my stream. It was for Roguelands thing. Oh, got a bitch. But it was for a Roguelands thing. There was a Roguelands stream and like Jolts and I chatted it up, whatever. It was great. I got to talk to like one of my favorite YouTubers and has been consistently for like a long time. That should be enough for anyone to want to upload a video, right? Like I was like, holy shit, man, Jolts Dude was in my stream. Like I gotta get this video out, right? Which it's still not out, and truthfully it probably won't. Same with the Hunt 2024. I had one more episode. It was awesome. It was hilarious. But you know, that's probably not going to come out, and it's just kind of been a dilemma for the past probably month of mine where it's just like I'm so stressed. It's all I think about. Cause I don't want it. Like I was finally starting to get good at YouTube, like where consistently like I'd get a decent amount of views. Like I kind of like figured it out, you know. It's like it wasn't a secret anymore how to grow on YouTube like I knew. But it's just no way. Okay, great. Terrible first run. But anyways, uh where was I? Okay, I just checked the recording and I was talking about like how I kind of knew how to grow on YouTube, right? So I kind of know the partially. I haven't fully unlocked all the knowledge yet or whatever, but like I was partially kind of starting to know how YouTube worked, right? I was starting to get the views down. I was starting to learn all this stuff. I knew thumbnails, learning titles, all that good shit. But it's like YouTube starts to become more like a job once you get to that point, and that's something that I kind of want to give a little bit of a warning to all like upcoming YouTubers. Is like I don't want to I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm not gonna say like, oh, you know, YouTube's really easy and it's really fun all the time, because like when you grow, sometimes it doesn't, because you know, you get burnt out. And I know people talk about burnout all the time, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like such a pussy talking about burnout, especially when it comes to YouTube, because it's like man, you have the opportunity to make money on YouTube, right? That's like something most people can only dream of. But the thing is it's really, it just becomes shit after a while, man. Like, I want to say, I don't know how many years ago now, but like 5 years ago, I had this old channel. It was pretty much just unedited stuff. Nothing. I never really made much out of it. It got like 150 subscribers in the end, but it was pretty much me just kind of recording, talking. I was super uncomfortable talking, but I was trying it. I was trying to get better, because like I said, like my whole life I was like, oh, I know for sure being a YouTuber is what I want. And now that I've experienced this burnout, this like almost depression, it feels like, but the thing is it's not, because you know, like it's more like a rut. You know, like, you know, ruts. You feel like shit for a period of time. Well, it's like that for me, but with my whole life, you know. My whole life has just kind of felt like a rut. Hey, Hellfire, shout out to Hellfire. But it's felt like, it feels like a rut because, well, it is a rut. Because I just don't enjoy this anymore very much. But I'm lost in life, because video games were kind of like my passion my whole life. It's all I've ever really wanted to do. I always loved it, but things have truly changed for me. It's like every time I play, every time I hop on with my friends or whatever, and all I can think about the whole time is just like, man, I'm so fucking bored. And it's kind of a dilemma, because you know, I'm bored of video games, but I don't know what else to do, because growing up, I never really tried new shit. You know, I don't blame my parents for this at all, or whatever. I was just kind of like a stubborn kid. Like, I never wanted to try nothing like that, you know? Like, my parents would try and, like, get me into karate or whatever. Stuff like that, and I just wouldn't do it. I'd be like, no. You know, I don't need to do that. I can kick ass in Mortal Kombat. What the fuck do I need karate for? Type thing. Yeah. So now all of a sudden I don't like it at all. I don't like enjoy these video games or whatever, right? But I don't know what to do. I bought an electric guitar recently. It's been fun, but I'm not quite sure it's like a passion. And my advice to everyone, if you're still like under 18 like myself or whatever, my advice to you is to just like find things you enjoy and try and just like keep, okay, sorry, brain shart, but what I'm trying to say is like find something you enjoy, but try and have multiple things as well. Like, if you're like me, you were like a one-trick pony your whole life. You just played video games. It's all you did. It's fun. Because one day it just won't be fun anymore to you. Or, you know, scroll. You know, no, I'm not going to get into social media. That's like for another time, but making videos, if you're an upcoming YouTuber, it's just not as easy as people think. Like, I've seen like TikTok videos and stuff of like YouTubers when they have to wake up and play video games. Like, people don't realize is it's so much more editing and scripting and making your thumbnails. Playing video games is like the smallest part. Like even on my challenge run videos and stuff, you know, I'd be doing like these 12-hour runs, challenge runs. Editing and all that other shit was so much more effort. And quite frankly, it wasn't really much of a high reward. So I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm really not. This has been my dream my whole life. If it's yours, go for it. I got this far. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it took me like probably 6 years of YouTube experience total, maybe more, to get over 1,000 subscribers. And if I'm being honest, like, it does feel worth it because I make like $100 or so a month off YouTube. It's great. I love interacting with people. The Borderlands community is for the most part fantastic, but gaming in general is just not really my cup of tea anymore. And in all these like videos and stuff, it's either me just like, you know, it's constant verbal diarrhea, I rapid fire poop and sex jokes constantly because, you know, to keep your dopamine receptors active, and that is me. It's not like a fake personality or anything. But it's my personality just like accentuated so much. Is that a word? I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like my streams, you know, where I'm always yelling, "Ah, you called me fat. What the fuck?" Ah. Like that is me. But it's not that much. It's like it's with YouTube, you got to realize like a lot of it's an act with everybody. And it's not like I'm judging anyone for this because like it's part of being an entertainer is, you know, personality. And if people like your personality, you just gotta accentuate it, which is totally fine. Like that's just how it is sometimes. But it's draining, you know? For all this time, I've loved YouTube. I've loved making videos. I've enjoyed streaming quite a lot. I got to talk to Jolt. I got to talk to Morning After Kill in my Twitch chat. Like it's great, man. I love those guys. Despite all the controversy and whatnot regarding like Borderlands YouTubers and shillers or whatever the fuck, like I love all of them, man. I like Mac. I like Jolt's dude. I like Killer 6. I like pretty much everyone. Sorry if I'm missing someone. But yeah, it's just I just think it's about time I make this video instead of constantly just letting you guys rot away in your room waiting for the next Uncle Zerk upload. It's just I think it's finally time to just tell you guys why there's such a delay. It doesn't take this long to edit videos, it doesn't. But there's such an incredible like unenjoyment I have from it. Like I don't want to do it, man. I don't. Because it's just genuinely not what I enjoy doing anymore. I don't like editing very much. I thought the live, and like I recognized this, so I decided like, okay, let's do live stream videos like what Jolt's dude does. That's less editing. It was less editing, but it's still too much for me. And some people will enjoy editing while other people like me will just hate it. And that's fine. And that's fine. Like I know lots of YouTubers when they get big, they pay like people to edit videos or whatever, but like I can't do that. I don't have money for that. So basically what I'm trying to get at with this video is I'd like to just maybe make content I enjoy. Maybe even games on like other than Borderlands. if I even do make content I enjoy. Like, this might, for all I know, this might be the very last video ever. Which I don't want, because it's like punching my childhood self in the face, because it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, 6 years of work, you finally... Like, 4 years ago, man, I'd be creaming my pants over this shit. Getting to... What am I at now? Like, 3,000 subscribers? Like, I'd kill for that. My younger self. But... You know, you can't do something forever that you don't enjoy. You know, like, you can't just keep pretending. Like, eventually it's gonna take your toll on you and you're gonna be like, wow, like, I don't fucking like this shit anymore. Again, I love my viewers. I love, like, streaming. I love the incredibly creative, like, fat jokes you guys make, but it's like... Wow, man, it's just taking its toll, and... With YouTube constantly changing and stuff, it's hard to keep up. And I always see people like saying like, "Oh man, the YouTube algorithm's so unfair. Like they don't give me a chance." It's like, it's painful to me because I just, like, I know their content's bad or their thumbnails are bad or whatever, but I don't want to say anything. It's like, it is hard. And that's what I'm saying. Like, some people like are like so heart set on wanting to make YouTube content and stuff, but the truth is you can't do whatever you want to do on YouTube, right? Like everyone that goes into YouTube thinks like they can get big no matter what. Like, they can just post unedited gameplay. That's not gonna work, man. It's not. YouTube is so much deeper than that. And you just can't... You can't get big without learning with YouTube. You can't just keep doing the same thing. Like, if it were up to me, like, I'd just be doing videos like this. Just, like, talking about, like, I don't know, life, whatever. Teaching lessons, if I could. Like, just stuff like that. But this video probably won't do well. Probably only, like, hardcore YouTube fan... Like, hardcore Uncle Zerk fans will still be here at this point in the video. But yeah, it's just like life takes its toll. And pretty much to sum it up, like, I don't know where I'm trying to go in life. I don't know what I enjoy. Like, that's what I've been doing past few weeks, is I've just been trying to explore new passions, and like I can't find any so far. It's just like life is so unenjoyable when you don't have anything you enjoy. Like, even if someone works 12 hours a day or whatever, they might have like a little bit of time to have fun with a passion that they know they like, but for me that just doesn't exist. It's kind of just like doom scrolling on social media or whatever, just trying to make the day go by faster. It's like, it's literally just trying to make your life go by as fast as physically possible. Which isn't like a good way to live, you know? I only know of the dog. I don't really know much about any of these other uniques. Also, if you're wondering why I'm talking so quietly, it's because it's like 2 in the morning. Now, I would give you advice. I would give you advice on how to get out of these ruts, but I don't know. It's been like this my whole life. It's like, I don't want to be like a negative Nancy or whatever, but I just, like, I don't know how to fix this, because, like, there's always been, like, these just, like, fairly long periods of, like, you know, like, depression in my life, where it's like, I don't want to do anything, I'm a sad sack of shit, but it's like, I don't know where the fix is, and that's what I think that, what I'm trying to get at is, I think that the fix is finding something I enjoy, because maybe I, like, what my theory is maybe it's just like, it's been like this for a while, but I've just been like constantly searching for a new game, like some kind of heroin addict, you know? You're digging through other people's pantaloons to get some you know, a couple extra bucks to get your next fix, you know? It's like, keep buying games, I keep trying to play games, whatever, because I locked myself to gaming. And you know, gaming is like a very diverse hobby, you know, because like with guitar players, for example, you know, guitar players can go up to each other and be like, oh, you play guitar? Wow, that's awesome. But with video games, it's like, oh, you play video games, man? That's awesome. Yeah, man, I play video games. What do you play? Oh, I play Sex with Hitler. Oh, I play Borderlands. It's like, it's not. There's such a wide variety that it's like you can't really be friends with someone that just plays video games. Like, they have to play specific kinds. And then you'll get to know each other further from there. It's just like a lame, it's just a lame pastime after a while. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's fun. Some games are truly enjoyable, but it gets, at some point, you kind of just, like, look at it and you're, like, almost disgusted with yourself. Because I got my PC, like, 2 years ago, and I have, like, I think over, like, 3,000 hours. And I don't want to do the math or anything, but that's, like, a good chunk of my life for the past 2 years, like, gaming. Maybe I'll put out my Steam stats on this video, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I know it's kind of just been like a really long, boring, slow-paced video, but the truth is, I don't know if I'll be able to, I don't know if I'll ever make one of these super edited, super loud, like, videos again. It's just exhausting, you know? It's just truly, like, exhausting when you just have no purpose in life. Like, sometimes doing nothing is more exhausting than having something. You know, like, whenever I have, like, jobs, like, you know, work, construction, stuff like that, it's like, that's genuinely some of, like, the best times of my life, is because I can go home and say, like, I was active today, I did this today, I did whatever today. Then you're at home and you have nothing to do. So all you do is get a firm grip on your cock and just stroke that shit whilst watching TikTok, whilst listening to, like, metal music or whatever. Just absolute dopamine maxing. And it's just like, it just feels like shit. It's not fulfilling at all. It's just a huge waste of your life. So yeah, in conclusion, if you enjoy video games, it's alright. I'm not judging you. If you still enjoy this, like, go for it, man. Like, Hellfire, Spowerade, you guys are popping off on YouTube. I'm proud of you guys. But yeah, it's not really for me anymore. If I make videos again, I feel like it'll probably just be, it'll be like when I finally discover this new passion that I'm so actively searching for. I'll maybe make videos on that, or I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Who knows? Maybe all of a sudden one day I'll just wake up and be like, oh, all of a sudden I love this again. But you guys keep doing you, keep having fun, but try and find some new hobbies, you know? See you guys later.